It seems like on my first dairy channel, you guys just love the hell out of these videos. Excuse me, I had a nice good lunch. 44 grams of protein will put on some serious muscle. Now, today's YouTube video, I promised you I was going to do another sports video, and I will get to Magic Johnson versus Kobe Bryant, NBA, Who's Better, Episode 2, Season 2. But first, I want to talk about another one, and that is Sex Game. Sex with short women versus tall women. I promise you this will be the best video of the series. I did the videos completely separate, and I'm bringing the video back, but I'm going to do something different that I didn't do before. With these videos, I call these videos half and half. It's like a combo. Like when you go to McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell, you always get the thing that's supposed to be in your meal, and then you add something to it. So this one's going to be called Sex Game, Sex with Short Women versus Tall Women. Who is a freak? Who is the best freak in the bed? I know a lot of you men are going to really love this video. I know a lot of y'all are going to be like, hell yeah, Alex really done it this time. Now, most men from the age of 18 to 29, in this case I extend the age limit to the age of 18 to 35, most men like short women that are physically, sexually attractive. Me personally, I like short women. I like short women a lot. I like short black women. I like short white women. I like short Latino women. I even like short Asian women. A lot of times it's because I feel like I'm the Incredible Hulk or Thor. Sometimes like Wolverine from the X-Men. So that's why I like short women. Now, short women can be some very freaky ass women. They can be some freaks. They can do a lot of things that you just don't see come. A lot of times when you want to know who's a slut, a lot of times men be thinking the women that are tall are sluts. But the most sexual, most perverted, most freaky ass women or the short girl. The girl that be all nice, quiet, and innocent, she usually be the one with the most tattoos, the most body piercings, and she be the most sexual and most freakiest woman. A lot of times, she's the one that will be willing to do all the slutty things that your wife or girlfriend will never do. If you don't believe me, you can go ahead and take a track record when you was in high school and college. A lot of the girls on the cheerleading team was short. You always saw the basketball player with the cheerleader. The basketball player was always between the height of 5'10" to 6'4". If it was a basketball player or a football player, the basketball player would always be between 6 feet to 6'8". And the girl he was dating on the dance team was short. Now, short women do what I like to call the Hollywood treatment. Now, what is the Hollywood treatment? The Hollywood treatment is where she cooks you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, butt naked with no clothes on, and gives you a back massage, a neck massage, a feet massage, and, you know, gives you a nice good blow. You guys know what I mean. I'm trying to keep the video as PG as possible. You know how sometimes YouTube can get? And these women are some downright freaky ass women. You can take a short girl and put her on top of a dryer and turn the dryer on, and you'll see the freak in her come out. So you can smash her on the dryer and the freak in her will come out. You can go to a water pool and have sex in the water pool. A lot of times it's a short girl that wants to have sex in the water pool. You take her to the elevator, the short girl is the one that likes to have fun in the elevator. See, I'm just giving you prime examples that the short girl is a freak. In fact, the short girl will do things you don't expect. She'll dress up in lingerie and do some role playing. And a lot of times, the short girl will be the one with the ideas. Like, at the jobs, the reason why a lot of men like myself get into a lot of trouble is because the short girl be the one with the ideas. Like, the short girl be like, I want to have sex on the table at our workplace. And you might get in trouble. And if they know that the cameras are down, I don't have to tell you, just use your imagination. Short girls are more freaks in the bedroom than tall women. And I'm going to tell you why. Because a short girl who's between 4'11", or we're just going to round it off to 4 feet tall. A short girl that's from 4 feet to that of 5'6", or should I say 5'7", she most likely will do just about anything to impress a man. Short girls, because of their insecurity issue, they feel like they have to put in more work than the tall girl. So the short girl has the most tattoos, the most body piercings, and she's the most sexual, the most slutty. She's the most freakiest freak in the bed. You could turn all the lights out and have sex in the dark, and she'll actually enjoy it. You know, she'll get the handcuffs, and you'll get handcuffed, and you'll get blindfolded and gagged. She'll spank you. I'm just giving you prime examples why the short girl is the freakiest. And with a short girl, you feel like a strong, powerful, dominant man. You feel like an alpha male. You feel like you are the Incredible Hulk. You feel like you are a superhero. And you see, it's been proven by math and science that when men date women, when they take women out to lunch and dinner, if the guy's a basketball player or a football player, he 90% of the time prefers a girl that's short. You'll get this guy that's between 6 feet to 6'4", and the girl could be between 4 feet to 5'7". And the reason why the short girl goes after the tall guy is because the tall guy is usually bigger, stronger, faster, more athletic, and she believes he has strong genetic genes that she can pass on to the next generation. And a lot of times these women go after professional athletes that play professional basketball and football, and dumps a lot of the nice guys and put all of them in the friend zone. And when you go on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, what do? You get rumors when you were in high school and college, and sometimes at work, that such and such had sex on the football field or in the basketball court, or they did it on top of the rooftop. And a lot of times it's a girl that's short, and you'll be like, why that guy smashed that short girl? And the short girl be a freak. You could have a threesome or a foursome with short girls. They love to experiment. Usually if you go to a golf club, most of the golf girls are short. I'm just trying to explain to you. And you see, most men who date short girls say the sex is always better. Now, there are some times where if you're too big and too strong, that, yeah, you might, break an arm or a leg, but I'm trying to say, and you see, the short girls, they don't mind experimenting. You could be in the middle of nowhere, and I wanna freak in front of Mother Nature. Like, there are women that like to get it on, and there could be a dog or a cat or whatever watching, and they don't care. They'll get the straight freaking. They don't care. And then you'll get caught by the police, and the police will probably say some shit like, all right, you two, come into the light where I can see you. I'm just trying to tell you, there are cases where a short girl will entertain the idea of being handcuffed by a police officer, and you just use your imagination, okay? The short girl will see a fire truck, and all of a sudden she'll get all turned on and get her panties wet because she see that it's a fire truck. Just use your imagination, because I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible. And most of the time when you mess with a short girl, they do things to get men's undivided attention. Oh yeah, trust me. The short girl will go as far as to make love in the closet. Sometimes if there's a closet at your job, you might hide in the closet where you know there ain't no cameras. And you still might get caught. And you might get fired by your boss potentially. The short girls are freaks. They are freaks. They have the most tattoos, the most body piercings, and they're just freaks in bed. And I guarantee you, if you walk up the street or down the street at 12 midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning and you see the car moving back and forth, a lot of times it's going to be a man that's between 5'10" to 6'4", between 200 to 250 pounds of muscle, with broad shoulders, with six-pack abs that look like he played basketball or football, and he's smashing a girl that's between 4 feet to 5'7", and it's a short girl. And and he'll make sure it's at nighttime, and she'll have a lot of tattoos and a lot of piercings, and guys will smash. The girl could cut her hair short like Amber Rose, and if she still look fine as hell, a man will smash. Hell, you can get a short woman who's between 4 feet to 5'7", and if she pack on 20, 30, 40 pounds and she get fat and out of shape, as long as she's short, guys will still smash. There are cases where a girl could be 4'11", 200 pounds or 230 or 240 with big ass butt, and the guy go, as long as she's short, I'll still smash her fat ass. And you'll be like, but she fat. Yeah, she's short. Now mind your business before I beat your ass. I've seen some basketball players and some football players actually whoop somebody's ass back when I was in high school and in college, because the girl was between 4 feet to 5'7", and she was like 240 pounds overweight. And he said, as long as she is short and light-skinned, I'll hit. And the guy tried to speak some logic, which he did, and got his ass whooped by a football player. Now, you could say that guy was probably simping, but the point is that short girls are freaks, and they do have the most ideas when it comes to just being a freak. Like, sometimes it's not always the man that has the best idea. Sometimes it's a woman. And they're more open to the idea of having threesomes and foursomes. If you ever go to a swingers club, just use your imagination. The short girl be all into it. You go to BDMS, right? If you've seen the movie 50 Shades of Grey, a lot of the times the short girl could be a dominatrix. I mean, there are some tall girls that are dominatrixes, and you can get a short girl to have a dog chain around her neck. Sometimes a short girl take the chain and put it around your neck. But my point is, short girls are very freaky, and a lot of times they're in fact, they're more of the sluts than the girl that's tall. You see, the short girl likes to impress people. She likes to show people that she can do virtually anything. You dare a short girl, a short black girl, or a short white girl, or a short Asian girl, or Mexican girl, anything, and they'll do it. And I've seen it. You try to challenge them to a drinking contest. You just use your imagination. You get the weed and the cocaine, and you say, I guarantee you can't smoke that by the end of the night. They'll smoke that by the end of the night. Sometimes the short girl be the ones with the most tattoos. They'll get a tattoo on their ass, near their vajayjay, on their back. They'll get a dragon tattoo on their back. If they're the year of the dragon, they're going to have a dragon tattoo. I guarantee it. If you mess with a girl that's born in the year of the dragon, you're going to see a dragon tattoo. If she's born year of the tiger, you're going to see a tattoo of a tiger. If she's born year of the wolf, you're going to see a tattoo of a wolf. Same thing if it's a lion. So I'm just trying to explain to you, and you got to look at the zodiac signs. And the short girl is the one who will have sex with another. They'll screw their girlfriend's man, okay? That's where a lot of the cheating occurs for short girls. So when I say they're the freakiest, they are freaks. Sometimes the short girl can be a bisexual. And again, they love experimenting. And they're not afraid to get 5 tattoos, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They could have 15 tattoos as a huge tattoo body count. Don't ask me how to get the tattoos, just use your imagination. I'm just trying to tell you how it goes. A lot of times, they get into the nightclubs for free. They get rides from guys in their car for free. And don't pay for shit. Now, as for the tall girl is the second most freakiest freak. A tall girl, see, if I like tall women, I like tall white women that's between 5'10" to 6'3". Now, the tallest on record for a white girl is like 6'4". Now, there's some taller than that, but we want to stick with the basic number. Now, I do like some white girls that are tall. You'd be surprised. I've had some white girls. There was this one girl that I saw last year that drove a Harley Davidson motorcycle. Blonde hair, which her hair weren't blonde, but she bleached it to brown. So she had brown eyes, brown hair, dress in motorcycle clothes, and she was 6 feet tall, 30 years old, and I found her physically sexually attractive. And I gave her this look that if I was to ever smash or bang a white woman that's 6 feet tall, you better drive a Harley Davidson motorcycle and look very athletic. And she gave me a look back like, I would let you smash this ass. That's the reaction she got. And it kind of pissed off this other girl at my job whose name I can't tell you about for obvious reasons. But the point was, she was 6 feet tall. Then I saw another girl maybe 4 years ago at a gym that looked like she was 6'2". Big ass breasts, big ass butt, long legs, 6-pack abs, fine as hell. And she kind of had this look like, if I didn't have no boyfriend, I'd come over there and get some of that BBC. And y'all know what that is. I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible. And maybe less than 2 weeks ago, I was at 24 Hour Fitness. And I mean this. Like, I take that back. Last week I was at 24 Hour Fitness on a Sunday. And I saw another white girl. 6 feet tall, big butt, big breasts, 6-pack abs with blonde hair. And I was on the Stairmaster, and she gets on the Stairmaster next to me, and she looked at me for about almost 30 seconds. And just looked at me like, damn, he's big and cut up. Now, because I got them long legs, a lot of the guys like to pick up the tall white girl that's 6 feet tall, and they like to bend her over in, the doggy dog position so you can use your imagination. And then there's that joke that you hear them say, she's like a tall glass of milk. Just use your imagination. Now, the reason why I say they're the most sexual and they're the second most freaks and sluts is because there are some tall girls that get some tattoos and body piercings. And in fact, they are able to beat a lot of guys out when it comes to tattoos. I'm talking about the tall girl. The tall girl gets some tattoos, oh, you're going to be in for a surprise. And them tall girls have a strong pain tolerance. Like, you could be between 5'10" to 6'6", between 200 to 265 pounds of muscle, and they got a strong pain of tolerance. The tall girls they'll do some things to you that are depicted in movies, television, and porn. You sometimes go to a dominatrix. A lot of those dominatrix women be 6 feet tall, 6'1", 6'2". I think the tallest on record for a female dominatrix might be 6'3", 6'4", and maybe outside the United States, maybe 6'5". So you can get a white girl that's tall as 6'5". And you get some men that get intimidated when they see a white woman or a black woman or even a Mexican woman 6 feet tall. I've even seen an Asian chick 10 years ago 6 feet tall that was a supermodel. Now, the reason why I say I like short girls and sometimes like tall girls is because tall girls can do some things that the short girl can't do. Like, a tall girl can actually take her legs and wrap them around your head, and you pick her up on top of the wall and just use your imagination. I'm not going to describe it. I'm not going to tell it to you because I don't want no one to come flag my channel down and take the video down less than 24 hours and YouTube be like, come on, kid, don't tell them that in the video. But just use your imagination. You could even, and I've heard stories about this, I don't know how true, you can go into a gym like 24 Hour Fitness or LA Fitness late at night if you work there, if you're at a high level, if you're a manager or a general manager. And I've heard stories that some guys will take a girl that's 6 feet tall or 6'2" and go as far as to do something insane on a treadmill. Just leave it at that. I told you I've heard stories. I don't know how true that is, but I heard stories of it. And you see, the tall girl can dress up as Catwoman. She can dress up as the Black Cat. She can dress up as Harley Quinn. And a lot of guys have gotten fired and lost their job because every time they see a woman that's between 5'10" to 6'4", they can't control themselves. They see she got a big butt and she's 6 feet tall. They get the mangina in this. They get the simp, and I call it simp Kool-Aid. Stop drinking the simp Kool-Aid. A lot of these guys get fired and lose their jobs. And I'm talking about at the high corporate level, where they see a short girl, they try to bring the short girl into the office, and then they get fired and they lose their job because it shows up on camera. They also get fired and lose their job when they mess with a woman that's tall. And you see, this is why a lot of guys try not to act on their sexual emotions. And you see, tall girls can get very aggressive in the bedroom. Like if she been at work for 9 hours, 10, 11, 12, 13 hours, 15 hours at work, she will go to the extremes. Like if she gets on an airplane, she will say, screw the 8-hour flight, 10, 15, 20-hour flight. I want to freak in the bathroom while we're in the sky. And you probably be looking at the girl that's between 5'10" to 6'2", like, are you crazy, woman? Have you lost your mind? And she'll rip your shirt off and go, I want some now. And you be like, God damn, this woman is a freak. That's what happens when you do that with a tall girl. Now, a short girl will try to out-top the top girl by saying, I want to freak on the train. And you be like, but there's like 150 people. And the short girl will have this look like, you ain't no punk bitch, are you? And guess what? You'll probably have to find some place on the train so you don't get caught. And there'll be undercover police officers. There'll be undercover FBI agents on the train and on the airplane. And you probably might find yourself in some legal trouble. I'm just trying to explain to you. By the end of the video, you tell me, you decide in the comment section, or if you thumbs up or thumbs down the video, who you think is the most freakiest in the bed? Short women or tall women? Now, I told you what both women do. Both women can get very aggressive and very sexually perverted. You think men are perverts? Oh, I know some women are perverts. I've seen some short girls go, I'll tap his ass. And you be a man like, what? This woman says she'll tap my ass. This short girl says she'll tap my ass. That's how some of them beta male punk bitches act. There been some tall women be like, yeah, I'll take that down. And you'll be looking at the tall girl like, what? You telling me you're going to dominate me? Oh, what the hell? Yeah, so you think men are perverted. You got some short women and some tall women that can get perverted on your ass. Now, with tall women, you're going to have a strong, masculine frame. You can't be no punk if you mess with a tall woman that's from 5'10" to 6'5". You can't be no punk. You have to actually be a man. With a short girl, same rule. You still got to be a man. So, and plus, they can sense high levels of testosterone, and they can sense low levels of testosterone. So, they'll both will be able to know if you're a man or a bitch. So, and I said that's with black women, white women, Latino women, and Asian women. So I hope you love this video. Until then, peace.